welcome, and let's find out today who has got a big fat crush on you. So you've got 3 piles, pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. Have a think and then we'll get going. Right. Okay, so pile 1, let's go. Let's find out who's got a big fat crush on you. Pile 1. First cards first. Let's pick one out of these just to give us a little clue at who we're looking at. Oh, reversed. And let's have a couple of these to give us more. Right, I'm going to turn them over one at a time and just to walk through it with you, and things might change as the other cards are revealed, so I will probably have to go back and look at the cards all together. But let's get going. The person who's got a crush on you is somebody who is a traditional, I can say religious, but I don't mean that. I mean a traditional, grounded, earthy family person. It's somebody who likes things in boxes and at the moment feels with you as if they can't go backwards and they can't go forwards. This person is possibly pulled out of the situation or is very aware of the feelings between the pair of you, but is almost stuck in some sort of way that they can't move forward with you. If you are looking at this reading to see if the person has a crush on you, and you're sort of half hoping whether if it's like a 3 people in a situation, or there's some sort of relationship where you might need to be underhand to carry it on. I've got a funny feeling from these first few cards that this person couldn't do it for the reason that they would feel that it wouldn't be morally correct. Just from the Hierophant, which is very traditional, like everything organised, might work in education, possibly a family person. If they haven't got a family already, they're probably very close to their family. Good grounded morals is what I'm thinking. Somebody who doesn't like to be too naughty, doesn't make them feel good. And they at the moment are looking at you probably from afar because they don't feel that they can move forward. Well, let's pull some more cards to see if you are actually separated. To me, this is somebody who, for some moral reason, is attracted to you but can't do anything about it and has pulled themselves back and is just watching and waiting. That's what I've got so far. Okay, your energy at the moment almost comes up as if you are doing a lot of fantasizing and a lot of thinking. What if this situation happens, if I bump into this person here, if I was with this person, what would happen? There's a lot of thought and feelings inside you at the moment, and you're basically at the point in the relationship where you are playing with this. You are wondering whether this person is obviously interested in you, and you're wondering whether they would make a good partner for you. What would you be like together in all different types of ways. Okay, this person sees you as if you're not interested in them, as if you have done something that makes them feel that you are not interested in them. So it seems strange to me that you are watching this reading when this person has clicked on that you're not interested in them at all. You have come across with this card here that signifies you and the fact that how they see you, as if you are not bothered, or you can't make up your mind, or you are looking from a distance, haven't made any move towards them, and they don't feel as if they haven't picked up that you like them. And if this person is quite a traditional person, they would not, I don't get the feeling from the cards I've pulled out so far about this person that they're going to make a move towards you. There's not a fiery energy about them. There's this sort of family man, family lady feeling. I don't know if you've rebuffed them in some way. They might have already shown a little bit of interest in you and you have pushed them back or made them feel that you're not interested or not bothered. Right, let's keep going and see if we can sum it all up together as we go along. Okay. These are quite heavy cards for a crush. How they act around you is as if something has ended, but they almost as if they sense that there's still a glimmer of hope with you. And they are looking and waiting and watching in their own little box at whether there's a possibility that you still like them. I have a feeling that you've done some situations happen between you two that you have actually made them feel like they're not wanted. They are in their own traditional way watching you and waiting to see if you're going to reveal your feelings, and you have given them a glimmer. Something has happened that has made them almost pick up a little bit. This is quite a tense pile, as if I don't know what's happened between you two, but it's so interesting. It's as if you have done something and you are both stuck like that. Neither of you can move forward, and they are waiting for you to show them a bit more. Okay, the person that you're asking about, or you've got in mind when you actually clicked onto this, is a very, very traditional family person. They like children, they like to have that sort of connection with other people, they like people to be close to them. They just like the whole feeling that they're probably very close to their mum and dad, and they like the whole feeling of feeling that sort of those family bonds. What they're going to do, if they're going to move towards you, I don't think they're going to make giant steps. What they're going to do is they're going to try and include you in their social circle. They're going to try and include you in their family circle, or there's going to be something to do with children, or that they're going to try and pull you into without making it obvious that they're interested in you. I don't quite know what situation to do with children. It could be something to do with childcare. It could be something to do if you both, either one of you has children, they're going to try and include them, or they're going to be in a situation where there's family or children or a general get together where people are bonded in some way and they want to bring you into that circle. It's not passionate. This person doesn't come across to me as somebody gung-ho, passionate type man or woman. They are watching and they are waiting and they are planning. The whole energy is they're watching and you, because they don't know what you think about them, and they're thinking how to get you into their circle without making a complete dick of themselves. Okay. Okay. Something big has happened between you, because this person, the problem is the Tower. So you've got this for the problem between the pair of you. I don't know if you've discovered something. You're undecided. I think there's a relationship going on where you are both aware of each other. It's not just somebody who's like you're passing in the shop, and something has happened between you two, and that has made them feel out in the cold. But this person has registered it as being quite a big deal. Something in their mind is quite big that you have rebuffed them, or they are attracted to you, they have feelings towards you, and you've basically given them the cold shoulder. This is what I'm guessing, the cold shoulder. Let me put some extra on here to find out. The problem between the pair of you. I don't know if you are, whether you're being too cool for them and they're just waiting and watching and wondering. Yeah, this family, once again, this man or woman has a lot of family around them. They've got family support for something horrendous that has happened. Oh, there's 3 here. Yeah, okay. Really, really strong family. I'm going to put this here. This person has a really, really strong family support system. And something has happened in their life. And this may not be to do with you, but this is how they register it. They see somebody as being quite being a very strong woman around them, and this could be you. So you might, you may have quite a dominating personality, and they might feel inferior to you in some way, but they are getting impatient with the fact that there's nothing going on between you. That you're there. You're like this woman who's got everything, who seems to be in charge of their life, or a man who's in charge of their life. You've probably got quite a lot of admirers, and they can see that, but you seem undecided about them. They can sense that, and either they are registering your lack of interest as a huge big deal inside themselves, or the only other thing is that something has happened in their life outside of your situation, that they are in quite a hard place at the moment. But either way, with you, they're getting impatient. They might have had their eye on you for quite a long time. They are still watching and waiting. My advice for you is to do nothing at the moment. Do not go towards them at the moment, which makes me wonder whether this person has this blow up in their life may not be to do with you. Okay, I'm going to sum it up for you. If your person is not a traditional family orientated, not a person who doesn't really have that pushing the boundaries wild streak about them. There's something kind, there's something loving, there's somebody who likes to, it's almost like the King of Pentacles, likes to take life in steps, not to throw things up in the air and start again. This person has had something that has thrown everything up in the air for them. This could be to do with you, it could not be to do with you. They are looking at you with interest, they are attracted to you, but they feel as if they need to pull back because you're not giving them anything. They're not sure whether you are attracted. But this person is having a hard time, although they've got support from their family. And your advice is don't do anything. And the only reason I think that could possibly be so is if this blow up or the situation they're in at the moment doesn't concern you, and you need to let them recharge their batteries over something, because everything has blown up for them. And they just need to basically ride the wave and just get over what's happened. Right, so the person in answer who's got a big fat crush on you, somebody who's not going to show you at the moment, is somebody who is a traditional, loving, family man or woman. It's the type of person, if you want to have somebody stable in your life, you would want to marry. It's the type of person who will always be there if you mucked your life up. If everything went wrong in your life, this person would be there to pick you up. It's not the type of person you would go to if you wanted a wild night of a one-night stand, or to jack your jobs in tomorrow and travel to the Outer Hebrides. This person likes things to be organised and traditional. They could be in education, they could work for a big company, they could work for some organisation. They are probably in a position where they're quite looked upon as some sort of authority figure. This is not your wild boy or wild girl reading. This is somebody who's having a hard time but is interested in you. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope that rings true. I wanted it to be all love and lust, but to me it feels as if somebody's going through a hard time. You may not even know about it, but they're looking at you. Right, there you go. Thank you, pile number 1. Right. Hi there, pile number 2. Let's see who's got a big fat crush on you. Does that rhyme? Somebody who is trying not to show you. Oh yeah. Okay. Right, let me just carry on. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who has got a big fat crush on you? They're all upside down. Yeah, okay. Put in a nice pile so it doesn't look disgusting. This person who has got a huge, big fat crush on you is somebody who is fiery. Somebody could be Leo, could be Sagittarius, could be Aries. They are the type of person who doesn't hide it but may actually be keeping their cards close to their chest, which is not part of their natural nature. I don't know why. We will pull the cards over bit by bit and find out. This person is probably larger than life. They are probably people who are high up in business, but only if it gives them the freedom to move. They are not somebody like a Capricorn, Aries maybe, possibly, but there's somebody who likes to be feel free and likes to move freely. This is a feeling of somebody who's Sagittarius. Somebody, when they like you, they want to ride in and tell you. So there's a passion there, there's the excitement there, there's a wanting to move forward. Not somebody who wants to sit there watching you and waiting. It's somebody who is quite confident and wants to come and show you, but for some reason they're not. This person might be quite adept at the initial stages of romance though. It might be somebody who is quite good at banter, good at flirting, is fun to be with, but you're not quite sure where you stand with them. You don't know if you're watching this person or wondering whether it's them that have a crush on you, whether they are just fancy you or whether they are like that with everybody, because they seem to be quite open and fun-loving. It's very sort of fiery energy with this person. There's a Sagittarius feel that they might like to travel. They definitely like attention. They definitely like people to notice them. And they're probably extroverted, sociable, and the life and soul of the party. But for some reason, they might not actually be showing you their feelings, which would be strange, because I've got a funny feeling this person finds it quite easy to express their feelings in love. Well, let's go further on and we'll come back to see if the Strength card really does mean hiding their feelings, because it could mean other things, as in it could be like, especially with the Knight of Wands here, that there is a huge sexual undertone to the attraction to you. Let's keep going and we'll see. Okay. In complete contrast to their randiness is you are being the lady who everybody finds attractive but is not really giving much. There's a mysterious air to you. You're the type of person that wafts into a situation, has a little conversation with 1 or 2 people and wafts out again. And this person, it must be driving them mad, because they are somebody who likes a challenge but also likes to be recognised. So that's what they will find difficult with you, because they will see you as this is the card for the type of person that everybody fancies, but you are quite cool and collected and they don't know where they stand with you. They don't know whether you're interested in them, and it would be driving them mad because they know that they are good at women. And if not women, if the roles are reversed and it's a man watching this, they know that they are good at the early stages of relationships. These cards here do tell me that this person loves falling in love. They love the attraction. They love the excitement. You are feeling, you know who this is. You're a very wise, knowing lady or gentleman, but you're quite enjoying it. You have sussed them out. You are probably one of those people who have their date of birth and have looked at their astrology chart. You're one of those people who are looking at tarot readings, obviously, but you like to collect information. You like to know things. You're interested, but it's almost in a mystical type of way. They wouldn't understand this at all. They would be like, why didn't she just tell me? Why didn't she just show me? Maybe that's why they're holding back a bit. Okay, how they see you as somebody they want to have. Then see, this is funny because you've got Ace of Pentacles here and you're the High Priestess, and they've got all this fire, and they are basically, I say banging at the gate, but it doesn't quite sound right. They are waiting to get to you. You're being cool and collected, and how they see you is somebody who is grounded, but they want to get in on your life to start something new. They don't quite understand your energy because it's quite different from theirs. You are probably more easygoing, more laid back, probably harder working maybe. That's how they see you. They are the people that love to start things off. They are probably quite good at starting their own businesses, anything sort of like an entrepreneur, somebody who is good at talking, so like a sales, somebody who has the gift of the gab, and somebody who is feisty and makes things happen, where you are coming across as somebody who is grounded, somebody who is sort of sexy and laid back, and they want a bit of that, but it's almost as if you are in a different world to them and they don't know how to come into your world because they're very aware. You need to look at this person's South Node. As in the lives that they have lived up until now, they are very at ease with being attractive, going after relationships that they want, and they've come head to head with you, or their attraction has come head to head with you, and you're not playing the game, you're not all over them, you're not showing interest, and they find that difficult to handle. Okay, how they act around you. At the moment, I have the general feeling that you're separated. So or you're not together, or you may not have been together. This person acts around you. All they are doing is they are watching you, and they are very interested, but they are too afraid or unable for some way to come close to you. This person wants to. This person is the type of person. It's like a young energy. It's like a studly sort of energy who really wants to show off in front of you. It's almost quite childlike, and they can see you as a more mature, laid back, sexy, cool lady or gentleman, and all they can do is just standing there and waiting to get in because they think you're going to be so impressed when you meet them. It's really sort of sweet, childish energy. There might be a slight fear there that your personality is different. You might not accept them for their sort of childish exuberance. What are they going to do about it? Absolutely nothing. Let me put another card on this. What are they going to do about their attraction? Nothing. That doesn't seem so right. For this person who loves a challenge, this person who's so adept at relationships, especially when you've got crushes and you're falling in love, is watching and watching and waiting. But why aren't they going to do anything about it? Doesn't make sense. Let me see. Okay. I've got a card here, and what I've put on it is "You cut me deep, Shrek," because it reminds me of being silly and childish. Something has happened, or they feel that you've hurt them in some way, and they are waiting for their faith to be restored in some situation that regards you. I've got a funny feeling that you may have given them a slight brush off or not shown any interest, and this is like basically not letting a child in a cookie jar, and they have been shocked because they're maybe so used to women or men greeting it with open arms. And you, to me, they're not going to do anything about it because they feel as if you have hurt them in some way, and they are waiting for their faith to be restored in you. I don't quite know what, and they are just waiting. So they're watching and waiting you to see whether the attraction is reciprocated. Okay. Another possibility, if you're female watching this, it does go both ways, but I'll explain the female one because it's easier because the king's a king card. You may have somebody in your life, you may have a man already in your life. If you're male, it could be very possible that you have another female in your life or another man in your life who is somebody who is probably a strong marriage connection. And that's when they're not going to do anything about it. And the fact that it's combined with you cut me deep card and the faith restored card is that they might have just found out that you're with somebody else, and they are waiting to see whether you're attracted to them, even though you may already have a relationship. The advice to you at the moment makes me think that there is somebody else with you, possibly, is that just keep on fantasizing. Just keep on thinking about this person and know that this person is extremely strongly attracted to you. This person knows how to act in a, what's the word for when you just, when you're sort of with somebody and it's like a exciting crush. It's just the early stages of love. I can't think of the words. They revel in those stages. It's as if they're born to be in those stages. They get excited. It's a very sort of Leo energy. It's childlike, but it's lovely and open. But they're not getting that from you. You're the one that's being reserved, especially if you're with somebody else. They may have just found this out, or they may have known that, but to be honest, they can't move forward with you until that you give them the nod. And if you give this person the nod, I don't think they will hold back. So your card's actually asking you, if you're in a relationship, just to keep it in your head. If you are not interested in this person who is very interested in you, it would be quite cruel to them, because they are somebody who is almost they're just very sort of childlike. They like to move in situations. They like to keep flowing. But I suppose in another way, they're the type of person that enjoys starting off relationships, but then can sometimes easily get bored. So it could be both ways. We all play different parts in different situations. So to sum it all up, somebody has got a huge, feisty lust crush on you. There will be a lot of sexual feelings. There will be a lot of thinking about what fun they can have with you. And no, don't just mean sexually, that will be a huge part of it. That's what probably I'm just getting this now as you read along. There is definitely a huge sexual component to this person's feelings. But there are also feelings of wanting to do and go out and have fun with you. They realise that they can't possibly because you have somebody else on the scene or you are married, and they see you as somebody who is quite reserved. They are watching you. They are probably spying on you in multiple different ways. Not in a sleazy way, but more in just to keep tabs on you. But your advice is to do nothing unless you are serious. And if you are serious and you have somebody else, you need to sort things out before you make a move, because this person is the type of person that will come gung-ho towards you. Okay, thank you. Pile number 2, I hope that helps. Hi, pile number 3. I've got your cards out already because I've just started reading them and got them out. Got this one here out of sync and had put a different meaning to it. So I've started again. I haven't finished the cards, so I do know some of the cards that I've pulled out for you. I'm going to keep them the same and we're going to get going. Okay, so their energy towards you is the fact that they find you on a whole, I know because I've looked at it already, they are slightly confused about you. There's this feeling of not deception, but a feeling of not knowing where they stand. Everything's slightly confusing, but they feel attracted to you in a huge way. And this will be revealed as we read the cards in a minute. They also know that you like them. And this makes them feel good, although there are still some feelings that are confusing them. They feel as if they can't move forward with you, and I got the general impression from these cards down here that you might already be in a relationship or be with somebody else, or they think that you might like somebody else. So the first card I pulled over was their energy towards you, which is very practical. This person, in small ways, likes to keep everything quite structured. They like everything organised. They could be younger than you. They could be studying, but they are somebody who is a mixture of practical energy. They could be Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, or have that in their chart somewhere. But they're also there's also an emotional component to them as well, where they actually like to be lost in some sort of creativity. They like to perhaps talk about things that are quite ethereal, that you quite nebulous is the word I'm thinking. You can't quite get your hands on what they're thinking. Excuse me. The next card they had was your energy. So your energy is coming. This poor person is in turmoil. They are incredibly attracted to you. They know that you like them too. There's an inkling that they've picked this up. They are a practical person who probably is not very in control of their emotions. There might be some sort of deep component to them where they like to feel they're lost in their emotions. You are coming across as being defensive, as if, why? And they will be thinking, I know she likes me, why? Or he likes me, why are they not coming forward to me? Which confused me though. I only got to I think I got here and I mucked this card up and gave you the wrong meaning for the wrong thing. So I've started again. So it does develop a little bit, but it doesn't clarify why they're so attracted to you and why you're not moving forward with them. It did a bit actually, a line there. How they see you. Now they see you, as I said earlier, as their physical ideal. They've come up as the Page of Pentacles. You are the Ace of Pentacles. So there is something fantastically sexual about you. You could also have earthy energy. You could be the type of person who personifies their idea of beauty. If you are the type of person who's in a helping profession, if you are in working like a nurse or a gardener, or you're very at home in nature, you like cooking, if you are the type of person who this could be a midwife type energy that this person personifies, and this person identifies with and you personify. But they are hugely attracted to you. So I don't really know why you are being so defensive. You are their physical ideal. They probably see you, even if you don't think that you are beautiful in any form whatsoever, you are this person's ideal. You've got that sort of reserved, smooth, I'm in charge of my life feeling about you. This person is a smaller version of that, but also has trouble with their emotions. And they see in you that you're just like, I don't know, that grounded, earthy energy. which they find beautiful. Anyway, let's go to the next one. Let's get this right this time. So how do they act around you? This is the one that I mucked up before. They act around you in a very open way. If you are in contact with this person, when they talk to you, they will be very open. They will be extremely good at communicating. They will not hold back when they're communicating, whether it's by email or whatever, or whether it's face to face or on the telephone. They enjoy communication. That's the way they act around you. You may not pick up that they fancy you, because they are just so good at talking. It's like a salesman sort. The energy around you is almost like a salesman. There's like the confidence. With these two cards here, deep down, this person is not confident. They are drowning in their emotions. Actually, that's a lie. They are still drowning in their emotions. They come across as being a little bit mild-mannered and more meek, but the confidence is there because they know that I know you fancy me. That's what they're thinking. So when they act around, okay, when they are around you and they are communicating with you, or in some form that they are with you, what they are thinking about you is that you're hard on them, that you possibly could be married, that you possibly could be in a relationship, and they're attracted towards you, but they think that you are guarded or just a little bit reserved, and they can't move with you, they can't get to you. So what are they going to do about their attraction towards you? Probably not much. They're going to be very balanced. They're going to basically keep you interested if they know that, or they're going to keep their interest in you by basically poking their toes in the water. They're not going to do much else about it until you basically give them a bit back. Or, what was this next card? Did I get to this far? No, I didn't. Okay, yeah. The problem is that you're not working with them. Their attraction towards you is probably the type of attraction that slightly could be obsessive, because they see you as an ideal. And they also see that you like them, but you're not giving them anything. What the problem is that you're not working with them on this attraction. And they know it. They know you like them, but you aren't doing anything. I don't know why you're not doing anything. I thought this might tell me why. I'll put some more cards in. The reason that your advice. Okay, that doesn't make sense to me. Your advice, they're upset that you're not working with them, that you're being defensive. They're upset because they find you beautifully physical ideal, but your advice is also to keep as you are. Keep up your hard exterior. I do not know why. What a strange reading. What are you two up to? You both, you might not fancy them. I'm about to say you both fancy each other, but I don't know. The cards here say that they think you do, and they're attracted to you, but you are being cool, calm and collected, and they're not doing anything about it. They're going to keep trying. They're going to keep showing a little bit of interest, trying to turn up at the same places as you, trying to start conversations, definitely trying to start conversations, but your advice is to stay as you are. I don't know. Right, okay, your advice is I'm going to change nothing. I am going to be hard-headed about this. I'm going to be cool. I'm going to be collected. I am going to treat this whole area as logically. But there's also, I'm sorry, I appreciate you. So you obviously have feelings for this person and you appreciate them, but I don't know if you're as interested as they are. What an unusual pile. I wonder if you've clicked into this just as you have an idea who it is and you just want to know their feelings, because you're not sure what your feelings are. There's just you know that something's going on, but you can sense that something's going on between you two. They can sense that too. They are hugely attracted to you. They are trying their best to communicate with you, but they can sense that you are being as hard as nails with them. And you're not just being defensive for the sake of being defensive. I don't even pick up that you might not have anybody else in the background. You are being defensive because you might not be that interested. You are just slightly titillated by the whole event. You're not ready to move forward with this person, although you know that they're attracted to you. And vice versa, probably. Okay, right. Pile number 4. I was going to say something to be nice to them, but no, the advice is just be yourself, because that's what the situation is. What an unusual reading. Pile number 3, sorry, not 4. This poor person. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you liked your reading, and I hope it made sense in some way whatsoever. It was a very unusual reading, but their attraction for you is very strong. But you're having none of it. That's what I picked up from that. Okay, have a good day or a good evening or wherever you are.